It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I don't know what time you're watching this video, but I would love to wish you good time ahead. Alright, so to begin with, I have never ever imagined in my life or even in my wildest dream that Mr. Smile will mention me and promote my channel. And you know, I'm really so happy. Thank you so much for bringing back smile in my face. It's almost 2 days, I cannot stop smiling. Alright, first of all, thank God for creating such a kind soul. And also thank you, Mr. Smile, for your promotion, and also to your family. I can say that your family is not only dangerous, but they are very kind, they are very loving, they are very positive, they are very supportive. They have showered me with so much love and support that I can never imagine. So a big love to all of you, and yes, welcome to my family. Now, this gift is for Mr. Smile, and also there is a guy called Angoto and even he asked me to thank you. So yes, on behalf of Angoto and me, I would love to thank you, and this gift is for Mr. Smile.
How are you? Oh, scissors. Okay, now I
never imagined I could do that. Anyways, thank you so much. And yeah, now I have a very interesting announcement for people from Mokokchung and for only women. Okay, I know everyone is not from Mokokchung, but yeah, if you have a friend from Mokokchung, to convey this message to them. Alright, so if you are a singer, when I say singer, patron singer, alright, but if you're a patron singer like me and you never got a chance to compete in a competition, so this is a chance for you. The district level center for women, PT Padao, the Mokokchung district office, they have organized this competition to empower women. Alright, so this is a chance for you. They are going to give a gift hamper to everyone who participates. So you can present in a group or you can present solo, but you should maintain social distance. So there, I will put down your Instagram account, so please check it out, the posture, and check the eligible criteria and whatever they are asking for it. Alright, so now moving into the next competition, it is if you are interested for photography but never got a chance to compete, this is for you. You know, you don't need to go and take the picture of a Tsugo Valley, Mount Everest, or Brahmaputra River. No, you just need to take a picture with your father, with your dad, and then, you know, send them. So who knows, you might get famous here. But this is not, there won't be any gift hamper for all the participants. They have only cash prize first, second, and third. So I think, ladies, this is a chance for you. Don't miss it. I wish all my viewers from Mokokchung could participate and, you know, let me know what is the news and what you receive, and even I'm very curious. Alright, so now moving into the question answer, I have promised my viewers, my subscribers, my family that I will be doing my Q&A once I reach 1.5k, and I thought it will take time, so I was like chilling out, but thanks to Mr. Smile, it's happening earlier than I expected. But since promise is a promise, so my family, don't forget to thank Mr. Smile for that. Now I have received around 200 questions, but yeah, since I cannot answer everything, I will try to be very quick and I will choose only a few of them. In time, it's a matter of fact that I will be only talking. I know you'll be tired, but let's get started. Disclaimer, I will mispronounce your name, so do forgive me because I love you all. The first question, Ke Rani Muri, why are you so beautiful? Okay, this question was asked by so many people, and I really appreciate, but I don't know what to answer, and I won't be mentioning this question again. But I'm humbled and I will take it as a compliment. Thank you so much. Now next is Mansala, do you miss me? Of course I miss you a lot. I miss every memories with you. I wish I can meet you very soon. The next is Zelosilikehi. what and when was your happiest and the saddest moment of your life? When are you getting married, and how are you going to plan for it? So I don't have any particular sad or happiest. It's like I'm happy almost all the time, because right after my lunch dinner I sit in my study table, not for studying, but I used to wonder a lot, I used to think a lot, and the one thing that I always remember is that I'm living in God's grace, and the thinking that I am living in God's grace is more than enough to make me happy. So yeah, I'm happy almost all the time. Saddest will be, so far I can remember, my paternal grandmother who passed away a few years back. I returned from Mumbai, and my mom and me, we were planning to visit her, but before we visit she passed away, and I couldn't even say my last word to her, so it's really sad. Yeah. Okay, about getting married, I have another question, so let me clap together, by Mr. Moya Tushi. I want to know many things about you. Is it okay if you tell me when are you planning to get married and with whom? Oh, very interesting. Thank you so much for your concern. I know I'm getting old every single day, but my heart is still young. Anyways, yeah. I don't have any plan to get married in my next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, because I'm still studying. I have 3 more years to go, and I'm a very independent woman. I want to work first. I want to be financially stable before I get married. And yeah, because my parents have been supporting me all this time, and I want to do something in return. Maybe I cannot do anything, but yeah, that's what I'm planning. And also, marriage is something that I treasure a lot, I value and respect a lot, so of course I will plan it very meticulously and very diligently, because I want my marriage to be a very happy marriage life and like a heaven on earth. So maybe about the plan I can tell you maybe after 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Then seeing Longjar, there, how do you remain so fit all the time? Any scholars you admire and why? Them saying my love, actually I am not that fit. I have lots of belly fats and I eat a lot, but I do work out every single day. And when I say workout, don't think that it's 1-2 hours, it's just 15 minutes maximum. And I do crunches, I do planks, squats and bicycle and mountain climbing in my room. Yeah, those exercises. So any scholar that I admire, I admire lots of scholars depending upon their different subject area, but right now, since I'm doing my research in Naga politics, so I'm in love with this political scientist, English political scientist, Pippa Norris and Johnny Lewinsky. So I admire them because they do a very good comparative analysis of European politics and also British governing system. Mark Do, you're a PhD student or completed. In which department? Are you a theologian? Same question by Liangam Nyumai and Patan Naga. What are you studying out there? When did you leave UK? And what job or course are you taking out there? First of all, I came here last year. Yeah, and I'm still here. And yes, I'm a theologian. And yes, I'm doing my PhD now. I'm in my doctoral first year. And I'm doing my doctoral studies in gender studies under the Department of Humanities. So I think that makes sense, right? And wait, what else? I think I have answered everything. I'm not working now, but I'm planning to work as a teacher assistant next year for undergrad student. Jamir Vlog, my question is, from which village are you? So this question has been asked by loads of our viewers and our friends. And I am from Mangmutong village, and those people who doesn't know where is Mangmutong, it's 17 kilometers away from Mokokchung and 87 kilometers away from Kohima. It's a beautiful village, but I was born and brought up in Dimapur, so I hardly visit my village, like once or twice in 2-3 years. I really want to visit, but I don't have much time, so time didn't permit me. Amon Lims. Wow, you look so cute. Where are you from? Thank you, Amon Lims, and I'm from Dimapur, Nagaland. Okay, not Kohima, Dimapur, Nagaland, and I'm living currently in England. Hitoika Chopi, do you speak Nagamese language? I don't mean to be mean, but gotta make myself sure that you are a Naga woman. Would love to watch your short clips video in Nagamese to ease the viewers' mind in Nagaland. 해도이가 I don't speak only Nagamese, but I think I speak Sumi very fluently. 해도이가 하시kem diva gomen shitsugi. Alani mo no ana shichumbe kushwane. So yeah, and then I have lots of requests about making a video in Nagamese. I'm planning for it. Yeah, I will do it. Anungla Ayur, I thought she was not Naga. You should let everyone know that you are pure Naga. Yes, Anungla, I remember you. You have been asking me whether I am English cocktail or whether I'm a Naga or not. I'm a pure Naga, pure breed, okay? And Anungla Ayur, I don't know her personally, but I have been seeing her in my comment section like every single time. She's a very regular viewer and I'm really thankful, and I have been observing a lot. So yeah, apart from my friends, she's also one of them, along with Mr. Thovi, yeah. So I know, yeah, I can speak language. For people, especially our viewers who thinks that I can't speak Ao or have been curious about whether I speak Ao or not, because you have messaged me a lot. So yeah, this is for you all. Nano ajang chowarang sidi anong layer nagaji yumser aser nagong alir kanang ashnong bakang ajungse. And JR, I think it's Ben Jamir, right? How can I impress to you? Ben, I think you need to be a little good looking and a responsible person, accountable to your action, and very important, a God-fearing person. I do get chopstick. Hi, please can you give your fans some skincare tips? I think I have a lot of viewers requests about my skincare tips, and they asked me about to make a video on my skincare routine. Actually, I'm not a dermatologist and I didn't have any much knowledge about skincare, but yeah, I'm planning of doing it, so let's see. But for now, the skincare tips, there are different kind of like skincare tips for different type of skin problems, maybe for glowing, brightening, anti-aging, hyperpigmentation, acne, breakouts, yeah. But in general, what I will say is whatever we eat or consume, it reflects in our skin. So be careful what you are eating, and you make sure that your food contains like vitamin A, C, E, and antioxidant, omega-3, omega-6. Yeah, these are some of the good and mineral. This will benefit you and your skin a lot. So make sure that you are eating all your food contains all that. And also like for people who loves touching their face continuously with your bare hand, stop doing that. It's because your hand can touch anything and you don't know what you are touching. So there is a bacteria in your hand which is not visible by your naked eyes. So sometimes without washing your hand, you touch your face and your skin pores are open, and when you touch, the bacteria transfer to your skin and into the pores, and it will accumulate here, and that's how you get breakouts. So be careful. We Nagas, we have a habit of doing that, just wiping the sweat with our hand. So be careful. Also, don't wash your face like 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a day. Avoid washing too many times. Of course, you should wash at least 1, 2 in a day, unless you are sweating a lot, you're working a lot. You have to, of course, wash off the sweat. But yeah, avoid that washing your face so much, because there is a moist natural moist in our skin that makes our skin healthy and glowing. But if you keep washing, then you will wash off the natural moist from your skin, and that may cause premature aging and breakouts. So be careful. The last is for everyone, start using sunscreen, no matter you're a gentleman or ladies or whatever, girl, boy. Start using from a very young age, because sun can damage you a lot. It can lead you to premature aging, hyperpigmentation, and breakout. So that's all for today. Next, Dali Ao Naga. What is your YouTube earnings? So for Dali, my channel has not been monetized yet, and so I'm not earning anything from YouTube. Alexander Mix, what's your full name? Very interestingly, lots of people wanted to know my official name, my full name, and it is Bendang Yangerla Imchin, and it's a very long name, I know, and except for my colony people, most of them they don't know my full name. And you know, because since it's so long, since higher secondary, my friends started calling me Young T, and yeah, that's why I use Young T only. And I use Ben in the middle because that's my first name, and my friends, international friends here, call me by Ben. They don't know me by Young T or Imchin, but they know me by Ben. And my friends from Mumbai and my professors from Mumbai knows me by name Imchin, so yeah, I have to use Young T Ben Imchin. Simple. Next question. Mabe Mo Naga, would you love to join me for angling? Of course, Mabe, I would love to join, but let me come back for home first. Ishijishi, what kind of person do you admire and who is your inspiration? What kind of changes do you want to bring in this very generation? Very interesting. I admire a person no matter what gender they are, if they have a very good relationship with God, and who are very simple, very humble, but at the meantime very wise and very intellectual. Who is my inspiration? My mom and dad, they are my biggest inspiration because they taught me how to work hard, strive forward, and they taught me also at the meantime how to be humble, to be kind, and to treat everyone equally. What change do you want to bring? I want to bring lots of change in today's generation, especially starting from women empowerment. I want to bring not only equality but equity and justice, so that there is equity in the social and political arena, even for women in our society today. But apart from that, one of the very most important that I want to point out or to bring change is I want all the Nagas to be very wise in choosing leaders, no matter on what area it will be, not only political but everywhere. Like when you choose a leader, I want you to be very wise. And also our politics should be very healthy, but our politics is not so healthy because of so many reasons. And I want our politics to be played very fairly, very appropriately, and I want all the leaders, not only political leaders but every leaders, to be very transparent and accountable of their work. If they are doing something for the society, then make sure that it benefit everyone and not leave out the other part of the society. Also make sure that whatever funds or whatever comes towards for the beneficiary, then it should reach the hand of the beneficiary. So yeah, I feel like I'm campaigning for my election. Just kidding. Next question, Molada Dang's difference between UK and Indian college. Molada, I don't know whether I will do justice in this, because if I study masters in India and here, then I can do a comparison. But here as a doctoral student, I don't have any classes, compulsory classes, but I opt myself because I want to attend classes. So yeah, but I should say so far through my observation, I should say that Indian education system is very rigorous and very intensive. We have lots of modules and subjects, but here it's less comparatively. And here the masters is only 1 year. Yeah, only 1 year. I don't know about much other university, but most university only 1 year, whereas in India it's like 2 years. And one very important thing is in India that there is a hierarchy system. The teacher holds a lot of authority because, I don't know, but when I was in high school, you know, I remember I was very scared of my teacher because you cannot raise voice, you cannot question your teacher because they will deck you as a bad student, or maybe you are gone in that subject. So that was really scary. But here there's a freedom of speech, and yeah, so I think that's something which is very good. Vecrometo, which is one memory that you hope you never ever forget? I have lots of memory. I'm good for nothing, but I'm very good in keeping memories. So yeah, so I have lots of memories that I cannot forget. But one thing that I will never forget is when I lost my dog, when she was just 3 months old and she was diagnosed with dementia. It was in final stage, so we have to perform euthanasia. It's a kind of giving injection and letting them die without suffering or without undergoing the pain. So yeah, I still remember how I cried shamelessly in that clinic, and yeah, but it makes me sad when I remember that. Ningthar Ja Hong now. What's your age? Are you single? What's your profession? I think I have shared almost everything about me. I think there are some things that I have to keep secret, but yeah, I'll give you a clue. Regarding my age, I'm of course above 25, but not 30 yet. Yeah, yet to reach 30 still. And are you single? I won't say that. I want it to remain a very mystery, and yeah, I deny to answer that. Pass. What's your profession? I'm just a student. Apil Asumi, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? In my next 5 years, maybe I'll be standing for election. Just kidding. Maybe I will have graduated and then searching for a job, or maybe working somewhere. The mime song, not a missionary. What are your plans in the coming years? In my coming years, I'm probably coming to India this year. I'll be staying in India for almost 9-10 months, and I'll return back here and I will apply for teacher assistant. So maybe I will work as a teacher soon, or maybe not, I don't know. Tamjin Jamir, what is your official name and when are you coming back? Red suits you. Thank you so much, Tamjin Jamir. My official name is Benang Imchun, and I was supposed to come back this April, but because of the international travel restriction, I have to stay back. But I need to come home as soon as it opens because I have lots of work to do from Nagaland. So now it depends upon Modi government whether I'm coming when I'm coming or not. Lovika Asumi, where do you live and are you engaged? Lovika Asumi, I live in England, but I'm from Dimapur, and am I engaged? Most people assume that I'm engaged because of this ring here. Especially I wear it in my right hand, engagement, this ring, this finger, and yeah, I love wearing rings. I have lots of rings, but this is not an engagement ring, for your information. This I bought it from Delhi street, Sastamal. So yeah. Adam C. Young or Longcomer, 2 questions. I think I will take this question as the last question because I know some of you might have already left, or some of you might be already sleeping or half asleep, tired, yeah? So even I'm tired, my mouth, it's getting dry, so yeah, last question. What is your destination of a trip, destination for the trip of your dreams? So them younger, my destination of trip is France, especially the capital Paris, because it's a city of love, and Italy and Netherlands. I want to visit those countries, and I'm planning to visit next Christmas. I'm saving up money, but let's see whether I can visit or not. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want it? When I was young, I really want to be a medical doctor, but because I want to show love, kindness to people, I want to serve for the people, I want to be very kind, but I end up becoming pursuing for academic doctor. But yeah, now I don't want to be a doctor because I'm a very emotional person. I realize that I even cry and mourn for days and days if some dog dies. So if my patient dies, then I think I'll have a heart attack. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening to my talking, and I will come up with another video for my Q&A. So if you have any questions for me apart from those questions, then kindly drop in the comment section, or you can send me my social media link, which I will link them down below. And yeah, you can even send me assumptions because that will be fun. Send me some fun questions too. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.